Hello. So I am so excited to take y'all on this trip, my 27th anniversary trip on Glory from Carnival. We are going to see Celebration Key. But as you can see, we are flying late at night. Y'all, buckle up for this story because it is so unbelievable. Just know if something is going to happen, it's going to happen to your girl. This was absolutely horrible. Horrible. I paid for first class. I'm in regular. I'm okay. I'm okay. But look what time, y'all. almost 20 something hours. Finally. Finally. Good morning. How are y'all? Let me tell y'all. That's right. Happy Friday. Happy what else?
Happy anniversary.
To who?
To you. To my queen.
To his queen. Y'all hear that? Yes. Y'all, I am so tired. When I tell y'all I am tired, I am tired. So, like I was saying, I have recorded this not once, not twice, but 3 times. Mother Nature decided to have a thunderstorm last night, and that thunderstorm caused us to be delayed. Now, I worked all day yesterday, so did he. Y'all know he ain't taking off work. He cutting hair all day long, all day, you hear me? But I said, Tay, you gonna make us late. We gonna miss our flight. He was like, we're not gonna miss the flight. We'll be fine. We're not gonna miss the flight. So we get to the airport, y'all. When I tell you the whole bottom opened up, the whole bottom opened up. Do you hear me? And the little guy that was I'm saying little, but you know what I'm saying. The gentleman that was working at the counter, he was like being a little negative, but being for real. So I couldn't be mad at him. He was like, y'all, if I were you, I would just go home and chill for the rest of the day because it don't look like y'all gonna make it out of here. I was like, I had my little shawl on, y'all. I had already worked all day. All day. When I tell you I had worked all day, I had worked all day. And so I was just like, let me bring y'all closer now. I had worked all day. So y'all see what my husband doing? That's what he always do. He loves his cell phone. But anyway, so our flight was supposed to leave out at 7:08. We left out at 9:46 or something like that. Got to Atlanta. Now, the one thing, like, I didn't understand is once we got to Atlanta, them people was talking to us like, I'm not a nurse and he not a barber, like we travel agents. I didn't even want to say travel agents, like we work for Delta. So they was like, when you're in the air, you can't check in. And so they sent links for y'all to check in and y'all didn't check in. And I'm like, okay, right. Normally when I get on a flight, I pay it and I just go, right? No. So the lady gave us the run around and literally, y'all, I done closed all my rings already and it's only, what time is it?
9:39.
It's 9:39. Friday. I'm all off, y'all. It's Friday morning at 9:38. I done closed my calorie rings, my exercise rings. Only thing I have left is my sit to stand, and I might have already closed those. But y'all, it's been crazy. But y'all see my shirt? I wore this for a reason. It's probably backwards on here because I've been playing with the view, but it says Godfidence, like confidence, Godfidence. And I'm telling y'all, I didn't get upset until we ran from here to Kentucky. And when we got there, we was pouring down sweat. He was pouring down sweat. And then they're going to tell us to go to another gate. And I was like, hold on for a second, sir. I said, she just told us to do that. we get here and the doors is clearly closed. So he was trying to tell us, and y'all already know how Atlanta airport is. He was trying to tell us that we were gonna make it to a gate in 5 minutes, and it was literally how far away, Tay? It's like a 17-minute walk.
Yeah.
And then guess what? All the trams, they were saying that they were open, and everybody was standing there. Them things would count down to tell you what's coming, and nothing showed up. I told him, I said, we got to go. So I'm just telling y'all, this vacation is starting off a little crazy. It's already short, but I am going to make the best of it. It is my 27th wedding anniversary. At first, I wasn't even going to take the picture when I get on the ship. But you know, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And I trust God. Yes. I trust God. Y'all, when I tell y'all this has been an experience, it has been an experience. When we finally got on the plane this morning, there was people crying because they had missed flights, or that they were so relieved they finally had flights. When I was in my hometown before leaving, one of the ladies, she actually was going to check on her daughter. She had an emergency call that she had just been admitted to the hospital. And so she was going to check on her daughter, and she was delayed. But she was going northwest. So she wasn't even coming this way. So I don't know, y'all. It's just been crazy. But I trust God, and I know everything happens for a reason. And this is going to be a great vacation. I came because I want to see Celebration Key. Y'all know I am a Royal Caribbean girl, but I love my Carnival. And I don't know how much I'm going to be traveling with Carnival upcoming, because we have a ship on, what is it, Norwegian, that we want to try. Norwegian and MSC. So y'all know I'm getting in Star of the Sea soon. So who knows? Y'all just be here for it all. And y'all, I'm playing with all my gadgets. So if I haven't perfected it, y'all know my saying on this channel. Y'all already know. I will do things scared. That's just me. If I don't know, guess what I'm doing? More than the person who never tried. Y'all always remember that. So hopefully the next time y'all see me, we'll be on the ship. See y'all. All right, y'all, let's ride. So let me get y'all caught up. So initially, and y'all are gonna see some ships along the way. I want to say, we'll wait till we get a little bit closer on this one. However, Thursday night, we were to leave out at 7 from my hometown. We were supposed to arrive in Orlando at, I want to say it was a little after midnight. We were staying at the hotel there. And you guys, this is a royal ship. This is actually Utopia of the Seas that we are passing right now. Wonderful ship, just loud. If you like loud, you will love it. Very much similar to the size of Icon, but we're not getting on that. I just threw that in here so I can get y'all caught up on what's going on. And again, this is royal. And now we are boarding the ship. So like I was saying, there was a crazy storm that was all over the East Coast. It delayed flights, canceled flights in North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida, all the places we were gonna have to hit. So we ended up staying in the airport, in Atlanta airport overnight. And thankfully, we were one of the few that were blessed with the flight to our destination on time. There are several people that did not make it. And in fact, on this cruise that we are about to go on, which is the Carnival Glory, it was said that they knew a lot of people didn't make the cruise because it was not full capacity. However, it was a wonderful cruise. Carnival Glory is a smaller ship. It is a 4-day, 3-night cruise. This particular cruise had 2 sea days. Then we went to the island, Celebration Key, which is their new island, which is the whole entire reason why we picked this cruise. And then you had your day back in Orlando. We normally take longer cruises for our anniversary, but I did have to kind of manipulate this one because, as you guys know, we were fortunate enough to go see our son graduate from basic training. Definitely wouldn't have missed that for the world. So we definitely had to make the best of our anniversary time, and what better way to do it than on a cruise? So with this being an older ship and it's a smaller ship, the setting is very much so intimate. It is very nice. As soon as I walked through those doors, y'all know I've been struggling with empty nesting for real, but it reminded me so much of when I used to take my children cruising. That was our thing as a family, and my kids love Carnival. The traditional, when you walk in, lower ceilings, you look up all the pretty lights and elevators. I'm trying really not to get anyone on camera, but this is what it looked like when we first boarded. It looks really crowded right now, but actually it wasn't crowded at all during the cruise.
Not the old school.
I felt very comfortable. The ship was very clean, and I think they did a really, really good job. This is just me showing you around the Glory when you come in. And again, this is what I was talking about, that view when you look up, just all the pretty stained glass, the artwork. As y'all can tell, the floors are definitely aged as far as what you'll see now in a lot of the cruise lines. But I had a wonderful time. This trip was amazing. The food was good. And you guys, our room was absolutely amazing. Of course, when you get on, the rooms aren't ready until 1:30. So we decided to go where everybody goes that cruise, Lido. So we went to the Lido deck. People were just coming up. As y'all could see, the little towel animal was there taking pictures. This is the infamous Guy's Burger, which I did not get one this time, you guys. I did not get Guy's Burger, but I did get one of my favorite meals as soon as we sat down. I love me some pot roast and mashed potatoes on every cruise, and for me to get it on the first day, especially after all that we had been through, it was just what I needed. As I was saying, as you can see, very nice, clean cruise. This is the Mexican bar, all the salsas and sour creams, all the good stuff. Everybody was just so happy. And believe it or not, we ran into so many people that were in our same situation. So again, we're still walking through. I'm trying to get some coverage the first day. Again, this being a short cruise, I was just like, I know for a fact when I take a shower, I'm done. This is the sandwich bar, which I was really excited about because I haven't really seen these in the cruises lately. That side was sushi, and this side, the further side, had sandwiches. But we are now walking through Lido, where they have the different breakdowns of food. Again, if you've been a cruiser, this is what you normally see on your smaller 4-day, 3-night cruises. And I'll be honest, you guys, I enjoyed it so much. It was just really nice to have a smaller, intimate setting for a change. It was a really nice ship. I will insert a picture here of what I had. I had some mashed potatoes, and it was some type of beef, like a beef stew, a roll, and a salad. And y'all, Dazzle snaps, when I tell you everything was so fresh and so good, it was just really delicious. As y'all can see, the cakes they had back there, it was just really nice. Everybody was okay with me filming, so nobody tripped out about that.
Carnival Glory.
Let's go see our oceans. Look, let's go see our ocean sweet darling. Yeah. Here we go. 7269. It's cold in here. You got the door for me?
I got it.
You got to come this way. Ooh, nice. So when you first come in, you have the closet. You have a vanity with a stool. We have a nice bathroom. Ooh, we got a bathtub. Tons of room around the toilet. We got a bathtub with jets. Yes. Y'all, I'm tired, so we're not gonna get me on camera too much. I'm coming on back out. Look, we got a mirror, so when I get ready, I can see how gorgeous I look. And because it's my anniversary, oh, it's so pretty. Tay, look. The best is yet to come. Oh, it's so beautiful. Then we have some roses here waiting. Yes, beautiful roses. Oh, our couch. We got some goodies here. Oh, we also got, look at here, our special day. Shipmates, a little sticker for the door. This looks so nice. You got another place over here with drawers. We got a TV. The TV's small, but that's okay. We're cruising. We got more closet space. Oh, yes. Y'all see all the mirrors. This is nice. You got another vanity here. Babe, you can come in. You don't have to stand out there. We got a chair, a table. Ooh. And this is our happy anniversary package. 6 red velvet. Yes. Oh, look at there. And then our balcony. Oh, yes, this is going to be wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Uh-oh. Oh, nice size balcony. So you have 2 chairs over there, 2 chairs over here. How you like it, honey?
Boom, boss.
Yeah. Look at that angry cloud, y'all. Whoa. All right. But look at our suite. Say hey, baby.
Hey, everybody.
Happy anniversary.
Anniversary to you.
I love you. Look at there. They did really, really nice. So here it is. It's nighttime. Again, we got one on our anniversary. I was just showing you guys what it looked like that night. They were watching, I forget the name of the movie. I'm not even gonna lie. This is where the pizza was. It's all the way in the back of the ship. Again, very reminiscent of me being with my kids. We got a couple of slices. It's always said who has better pizza. I'm not saying. And then this is just the different types of pizza they have, but we had a good time. Decided to catch one of the shows. And y'all, Look, as you can see, it was not packed at all. Again, several people stated that so many people missed their cruise because of the storm. We actually met a lady when we were sitting down talking that confirmed that she had a family member. This was a game they were playing, trying to shake the balls out of the little tub. Of course, the young lady won. She was getting it. He gave it all he had, though. This again was really different for us. Again, we normally cruise Royal, and they do have these kind of shows sometimes, but we hardly ever catch them. So it was nice to go backwards and see some of the different shows and just really have a good time. They did all they could to ensure that everybody was having a great time. The cruise director was new. I hadn't really seen or heard of him before. Again, this is another... I'm laughing because they sung this song, Alicia Keys' Falling, and my kids used to sing that song, and it drove him nuts. And so to hear that, it was funny. Y'all know I had to check out the handbags. So as y'all could see, they had Gucci, Gucci. They had a lot of Gucci on this cruise, which I was surprised. Of course, no cruise is complete without Louis Vuitton. They had some Louis Vuitton in there. A lot of the pieces that we already know and love. Their selection was a little smaller on here, but I will say it was more than what I expected. Then we headed to the casino. Y'all, this is my game. I just gotta learn how to get up. Do you hear me? Get up, girl. This is actually the next day. That night, we decided to take a look at the gym. I always usually get a workout in, at least one or two. This cruise, I did not. As y'all could see, I'm dressed up. Again, this was the next night after we had come from dinner. I just wanted to see the gym, and it was nice. It was nice. It was smaller than what I'm used to, but you definitely can get the job done. And there go my husband dancing to the music. Y'all, we just had such a good time. Just making the best of every single moment. So always go check out the fitness area, get a little workout in, because you know we're going to be eating and just having a good time. I know some people don't work out, but we do. This one was designed a little different. You enter the gym through the males enter through the male locker room and the females enter through the female locker room. And then it kind of comes to a point where you see this. But definitely tons of cardio equipment and weights for everyone. These were some of the spin bikes that were actually in the fitness room. You have the wipes and all of the good stuff. So it's just nice to walk through. There was one guy in there working out. So this was the next morning, and I'm going to tell you, y'all are going to be so disappointed at me. So disappointed. I was really going to see Celebration Key. So I'm going to tell you guys now, I failed you miserably. It was so hot. So yes, I will say it again. It was so hot, you guys. I couldn't enjoy it. And at one point, I told my husband, let's just go back to the ship. But I stopped, I prayed, and we went forward. So the day that we arrived at Celebration Key, they did have two ships in port, which was Carnival Glory and Carnival Conquest. They're both in the same class, so they're the same size ships, which hold about 2,500 passengers. So it was really nice, not too flooded, but they have had the bigger ship, Carnival Mardi Gras, there with Carnival Glory at the same time. And from what we heard, it's been really nice. As you can see, you can either walk or ride the tram. We started to walk. It was really hot already. And I was like, let's see what the tram ride is like. They usually has seats for 12, but just depending on how the size of the people, it could take less. But it's about a 5 to 7 minute walk from the ship where they dock to the actual entrance of Celebration Key, just depending on who you're walking with, what you're taking with you. But as you can see, it is just such a beautiful place. Everyone was so happy and so excited, and your girl was hot. I was already ready to tap out, y'all. It was so hot. I will put up what the temperature said it was, but the humidity said it was way hotter. So there you can see the Celebration Key. You can see the castle in the background. And I will insert some pictures as we go along. So if you're a person that can do sun, you'll be fine. This is right at the entrance of Celebration Key. I was just looking around, and honestly, you guys, they have restrooms everywhere. They have concierge stations. They have maps. They have everything. But your girl couldn't think because I was hot. When I tell you I was hot, I was hot. I was ready to go. They do have a parade at 1 and 3, and at this time it was like 11:10, and I promise you I didn't know if I was gonna make it. So once you actually get inside of Celebration Key, again, there's maps everywhere. There's trams. There's trams that goes up the side on the adult side, and there's also trams that go on the children's side. So we decided to go on the adult side first. Also keep in mind that they have a spot on this side. What is it called? Paradise Cove, I think it is. Don't quote me. Y'all are gonna see it. No more retakes of this. But we did not decide to go in. Number one, I was really glad because when I got out there, that heat was sitting on top of me. I promise you guys, I didn't think I was gonna be able to make it. I was really hydrated, had my sunscreen, had my fans, but the fans wasn't fanning. Do you hear me? The tram also has some air on it, but it was just so hot. I was just miserable and I wanted to go. But we did end up going around. We went to the north side of the adult side, and it was really, really nice. As you can see, it's just a picturesque place. That is actual Carnival Conquest that you see. Carnival Glory was on the other side, but they have food places all throughout, and then they have a big area that I don't even think I got video of. On the children's side, that's where we ended up eating. So we did get off around this spot right here. This is the part that is private, and you have to pay. You can pay $179 to get in and get 10 drinks and a meal, or you could pay $79.99 and have access just to that part. That's only for adults only. As you can see, we're coming up on the back of Celebration Key, and it's like a big pool that kind of joins the whole entire place. These are the food trucks. We did not eat there. We did decide to eat at the food hall that is at the front of the island. There was nowhere to sit, and the places that you could sit was directly in the sun. And y'all, your girl cannot handle the sun. It was just too hot. I promise you, this was probably one of the times that I felt the Bahamas was hotter than being in the States. And normally the hot over there is not like the hot here. So it's a beautiful island. I just wanted to be able to show you guys everything that we saw because I did not get a good glimpse. I just wanted to make it to the parade, and at this point I didn't know. As you can see, they have basketball goals, volleyball goals. It's just so much stuff to do. You can see the back of the castle on this view right here. So as you can see, we're on a tram, and this video itself is like 3.5 minutes long. So it's a pretty big island. I would tell you when you go to look at the map to see where you want to go, because it can be very, very overwhelming. It's so much to do, so much to see. But to me, essentially, it's a big pool in the middle and then stuff all around it, because they have this swim up bar and all that kind of stuff. Now, this part right here where we're getting put off at, I don't show a good view. I didn't show a very good view, but when we stopped here to the left were shopping areas where you can get your traditional trinkets, t-shirts, purses, all of that. So we were at Calypso Lagoon North, and we were looking for somewhere to sit. They have the beds. The actual beach lounge chairs and the umbrellas are included, so you don't have to pay for that. But the cabanas and the beds, you do have to pay for. I saw some of them as cheap as $199, and some of them where they have like the houses, like some of the huts that you might see, upwards of 2,000. If you notice on the sidewalk, it had kind of like red chips in it, glass. That indicates that you're on the adult side. So this was another little place where you can go. This was not included in your island eats, which is your free meal. Everybody gets one meal. Yes, one meal per sell and sign card, and then you can use 25% off if you wanted to purchase something extra. So this is the big pool that kind of extends across Celebration Key. This again is the family side. Remember I told you there was another side, the cove, which was for adults only. We finally found somewhere to sit, and I think we sat there for maybe, I'll say 20 to 25 minutes, and I just couldn't take it no more. So we got the tram back. And y'all, I did decide to stay because I wanted to see the parade. But I failed y'all miserably by not doing really in-depth things. So I would warn you, if you are heat shy, make sure you go when a time you can enjoy it. I think maybe in January or February I would really enjoy it, but it was too hot. It was just too hot. Sorry, y'all. So again, as you can see, that says 18 plus back there. That's just what it was, 18 years old and older. And I think we got to a point where she said this was just for the people that had cabanas, so you really couldn't go back there. But coming up soon, you will see a lot of the food trucks, and you will see that, there you go. You will see that there was nowhere to sit. It was nowhere to sit. And the places there were to sit, it was directly in the sun. Y'all, I'm sorry for the camera wobbling. Your girl I was contemplating life at this point. It was just so hot. Now, I will say, so y'all, I did make it to the parade. I was so happy. This was right in front of the castle as the parade was beginning. I do want to update y'all. I actually ordered beef tacos. I'll insert a picture. My husband had the burger, and I'll insert a picture. Now, two good things about that. Number one, they had all of the things that were included with your island eats in one place. But it was just regular to me, nothing spectacular. And they ran out of salsa by the time I got my tacos. So I wasn't happy about that. You get a cookie, and that cookie is to die for. But your drinks, you do have to pay for it. In this video, I didn't do a lot with pricing. I just wanted to give you guys an overview and kind of give you some tips of what to look for. And one good thing about Celebration Key, they have Coke products, y'all. So you know that Carnival is in the process of going back to Coke products, and that's what it is. So again, this is the back part of the parade. I don't know what happened. I think everybody was filming at this time. Your Wi-Fi signal does carry over, but I think I went live on Facebook, and I was trying to do this at the same time. Y'all, the heat. That's all I'm gonna say, the heat. But the parade is a must-see. They do it twice a day at 1 and 3 o'clock. I was glad I got a chance to see it. They go under the Celebration Key sign. People join in. It's just really fun. It was a wonderful, wonderful time. Clear day, hot day, but it was so nice. And this is towards the end when I looked at hubby and said, I've had enough. So it was a good experience. I really just did an overview. So if you're like me, I would suggest you just go first for the free things, and then maybe on a subsequent visit, maybe try some of the other upgraded options. It is a huge place, and so there's so much to choose from that you really don't know what you want. I think the very next time I get a chance to go, number one, it will not be hot. So again, we're headed back to the ship. Pointers to give: take your card, your selling sign card, make sure you're dressed for the beach, take plenty of sunscreen, be open-minded, have your map with you, although they have maps within Celebration Key, and just have fun. So I have no regrets. I just hate that I wasn't able to cover it the way I wanted to for you guys. But all in all, Glory was a wonderful, wonderful trip, and I'd do it all over again. So now we're on our last leg. We're headed home, and you guys, it was a wonderful, fast trip, but such a blessing. I hope this video helped you guys. And again, I just want to give you a brief overview of Celebration Key and some of the things to look for. If you love cruising as much as I do, you know this won't be my last.